Morning everyone, welcome back to Roaming Villas. We moved on yesterday from our last farm stay. Mrs V found us another cracker on the ever faithful Park for Night app, just outside a little small town called Gamlitz. Beautiful location, just enough room for about 10 motorhomes right in the middle of a vineyard. We're off out today on another one of Mrs Villa's little walks. And Mrs Villa just catching a few rays before the big hike this morning, which I'm really looking forward to. You can tell that, can't you? The actual vineyard, the farm is called Ledenegg probably. There's a little restaurant just up the road, which we're going to partake in this afternoon after our little hike. Marco Weingut. I'm not going to even attempt to pronounce any of that stuff on there. Quality wines and whatever the other stuff is. So we're off. All the gear, no idea. Hopefully you can hear those birds singing. Beautiful. Another one of those days where the lighting is just beautiful, very crisp and clear. Absolutely stunning. It really is a stunning part of the world. So we're just a little over 3 weeks into our European tour now. If you stumbled across us on YouTube by chance, then welcome on board, and hopefully you'll choose to follow us on the next 2.5 months at least. So we're not due to return. Oh, yeah, boxes, back boxes up there. We're going to be moving on to Slovenia. I've lost my thread now to putting out bloody back boxes. So as we're walking along, we're just reminiscing on our previous 3 weeks where we've been. Came into France, down through France, and in honesty we weren't certain what the weather was going to be, so we initially planned, well, if the weather's not good we'll zip through Germany and Austria and straight to Slovenia. But the weather's been really good, really kind to us, and Germany was absolute revelation to us. It was beautiful scenery, calm, clean, sophisticated, and yeah, so we stayed probably 10 days or more before we moved into Austria, which is where we are now. I didn't look at the profile when we came out. We always seem to be going up flipping hill, and here we are again, going uphill. Happy days. Middle of the vineyards now. We've just walked past a very scary place, wine tasting. But we gave that back on the hill up there. But we've still got about 8k to go, so we gave that a bit of a miss. But beautiful day, nice bit of breeze, about 20 degrees. Beautiful. We just had a spot of lunch, and Mrs Vidler pointed out that your viewers might notice it's always her carrying the bag.
It's a common theme to our hikes. One carries a camera, one carries everything else.
So I sort of look at it that it's she carries the food and provisions, and I'm doing the content creation. And I have the artistic license, and I have to carry the camera. So that's my excuse. Hopefully the old GoPros are doing it some justice. That is a beautiful scenery. Lots of people out walking, taking in the wine route today. Best way to do it, walking, I think. Absolutely staggering views. I really hope the camera's doing it justice today. Wow, have a look over my shoulder for a view. I know some people like the snow and come to Austria for the snow, but you wouldn't see any of this. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Come right round behind.
Yeah, the whole vista is stunning. And like I say, I hope the camera's doing it justice. Mrs. Vidler's phone's just pinged. It was Gift Gaff, a network provider, saying welcome to Slovenia. So perhaps we got there about 3 days before we intended to.
Walked a bit farther than we thought.
Yeah, maybe that's a sign there. Well, it doesn't look German to me. Welcome to Slovenia, maybe. Hopefully you can hear this in the background. There's a woodpecker's nest here. We just watched her coming in and feeding her babies. So I'm not going to disturb them obviously too much. Yeah, you can hear them chirping away. I'm going to move back now because I don't want to disturb Mother when she comes back. Wonderful, not seen that before. Say hello. Had your hair cut. Our own coat on for this weather. Some seriously nice properties scattered around. There's obviously some good money in wine. The place on the hill over there. Wow. I cycled past this place yesterday afternoon. It was after the 13% hill I climbed up. It was nice to have a nice bit of downhill on the way home. Well, just a few hundred metres and we're back home, or back to the campsite, back to Maggie the motorhome. But yeah, stunning walk today. Yeah, just about what, 12k by the time we get there. So that's 7.5 miles.
Coming up 7.5.
Coming up 7.5 miles. Not as tough as the one we did last week through the hills. But it's still pretty lumpy. Still pretty lumpy today. But the scenery, I'm hoping the footage, and I'll put some of the pictures Mrs. Vidler's taken in the video as well. You've already seen them hopefully. But, so hopefully it does it justice to the staggering beauty of where we are. It's difficult sometimes looking at photos and bits of video, but it is absolutely stunning. If you're ever in this part of the world, where are we? Austria.
Just over the Slovenian,
just
inside Austria on the Slovenian border.
On the Slovenian border, yeah. It's a beautiful
Gamlitz.
Gamlitz. Yeah, I think I'll put it out there earlier on. Gamlitz, but yeah. If you're enjoying these videos, and I say if you stumbled across us on YouTube and you want to follow us, then there's several ways you can do that. YouTube, obviously. I'll put some links in the description below to our Facebook page and Polar Steps. That's another way you can follow us. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you on the next one.